Hello and welcome to this Primal Dino. A lot of dinos, a lot of big dinos stream. It's going to be fun, hopefully. Oh boy, I know I said we'll feature Primal Might, which still will happen at some point, but you can see here things are a little bit different tonight. Still a lot of fun to be had. I'll just go over the basic ideas before we jump into the match here. You can see, of course, classic, fantastic starting early game package, Marauding Huntmaster. Really do want that cost reduction with all these big dinos we're featuring tonight. And then, of course, you may have tried it before. I think it's pretty fantastic. Haven't used it a whole lot, but for this iteration, variation, oh, it's going to be good. Wow. Yeah, Herald's Horn, of course, quite resilient through board wipes, being an artifact. More cost reduction, the better. Sometimes cost reduction is a little redundant if something only has 2 or 1, like Ripjaw, Shifting Ceratops, but we got a lot of bigger stuff coming up. Rampaging, of course, we want to have in for that life gain. I mean, give us a chance, game 1. Ripjaw. Move 2 to the sideboard just in case. I mean, I want 4 in total in the 75, but shifting, I want to start off with game 1 just to give a little bit better edge against anything blue-based, control, that sort of stuff. Then, of course, it's easy enough just to bring in the other 2 Ripjaw for game 2, game 3. Maybe move some of the shifting out. I think that could be pretty decent. Charging Monstrosaur. It's got a lot of, well, it's 4 in a red, so it'll benefit quite a bit from that cost reduction. Fantastic top deck with the Herald's Horn, potentially. If that's the only thing we have left after a board wipe, say. We got 4 lands. Bam. 4 for a 5/5. Trample Haste. Quite decent. Definitely. Of course, you got to have Regisaur Alpha. Go fast. Go big. It's the name of the game. Oh, and then this. The Tarrasque. I tried it a little bit when Forgotten Realms released. I figured it was just too costly, but I want to try and revisit it tonight. Maybe a few nights now. We'll see how it goes. But with all this cost reduction, I think it's going to be pretty good. It's the interaction removal with fighting. A little hard to interact with if we can get it down, of course. Effectively having hexproof, which is great with all that targeted removal. Of course, you got to have a couple Ghalta when it's a bunch of big stuff. So, yeah. Mana base, I think basically the same. Nothing too crazy there. And also, speaking of Herald's Horn, it's an artifact, so it's quite easy to cast. Unclaimed Territory can help, where, you know, something like Sylvan Anthem needing double green, maybe an enchantment that needs 2 red, various things. That can be a little awkward with the mana base, but yeah, easy to cast being an artifact, so that's a plus in my books. Sideboard, nothing too crazy. Got the Soul Guide Lantern and Deathgorge Scavenger package of Graveyard Hate. Hopefully we face maybe some Izzet Phoenix, that sort of thing, and we can really bring the pain to them. Of course, the Acroan War, you may have seen those no-com episodes I posted earlier today. Man, this is doing some good work. I think I'm really going to be keeping this in on the regular. Does basically everything I want. Oh, just lovely, lovely stuff there. The 2 Ripjaw, of course, as I said, and just a couple Carnage Tyrant in case we want a little bit more edge against various control stuff. If there's a low chance we get to Ghalta, maybe we switch Carnage Tyrant with the Queen. Other than that, let's jump right into things. Yeah. Also, Herald's Horn could be nice. Say our turn 2 play of Huntmaster or Marauding Raptor gets killed. Herald's Horn, completely reasonable for turn 3. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good, I think. No, I was not playing zombies in ranked. Don't worry, that was just for a 750 gold black quest. I haven't gone to the dark side or played something else, but just want to spam, get those quests out of the way. Something like mono black zombies, all that recursion can really just get it done, especially if it's something like cast blue and black stuff. Yeah, that goes slow, especially when pretty much the only black thing we play, or I play often, is Rotting Regisaur. Some of you guys might dip into other colors a little bit more, but usually for me it's just the Rotting Regisaur. In blue, there is Nezahul, Primal Tide. Haven't used that a whole lot. Haven't done Tamer a whole lot, but that gets pretty interesting as well, that combination. Christian. Oh, that is... You know what that calls for? That's about the nastiest starting hand we could hope for. Oh, that's much better, much better. I think we just send the Tarrasque packing. Yeah. I definitely like the Huntmaster. Maybe we get the double Herald's Horn and we draw a lot of Dinos. But that turn 1 Champion of the Perished is probably going to cause us some headaches. Oh boy. Yikes. Oh boy. That's, yeah, not so good. That is a pretty good interaction right there. Gonna need that sweeper. The Acroan War coming up, game 2, I think should be pretty helpful with this. Well, we're not blocking anything. We could. We don't have a play at the moment, but I'd like to preserve as much cost reduction as I can. Man, that is nasty stuff. Right, Herald's Horn. Hopefully coming in strong, get us a wide range of things. That would be kind of cool if we get a Dino that is kind of similar to Champion of the Parish there, and man, that loves... What the heck is going on? It's like the game saw it. I mentioned about zombies, and then we face painful zombies. It's like it knew. I jinxed myself. Oh, that's quite all right. And that is not all right. It's too bad we can't send it to the bottom, but that's how it goes. You run the risk and you die. Let's not cause ourselves any more pain. Well, not the strongest start in the world, but well, I'm feeling pretty positive still. Don't need any graveyard hate with this deck, but Ripjaw Raptor should do quite nicely. Do need to make a little bit more space. The Tarrasque, yeah. We'll drop that. They're going pretty fast, lots of stuff. So we want a little bit cheaper things. Ghalta could be nice. Rampaging is definitely, I think, going to do a lot of good work against this deck with all the zombie tokens they bring out. One Ghalta. I don't think they have a whole lot of interaction. It's more just lots of zombies. Yeah. Keep it like that. Hopefully we get that early. Acroan War, we have a little bit better starting hand. Don't have to mulligan at all once, but that's how it goes sometimes. I wonder. Ooh, could be good. I mean, if that was an untapped source of green, might consider keeping it with Commune there. Okay, that's definitely keepable for sure. Do have that turn 1 Commune. I think we'll send... yeah, let's send Shifting to the bottom. All right, Commune, do good work. Rampaging, yep. Could definitely have picked a Ripjaw Raptor, but if we get double Rampaging, that could certainly cause them a lot of pain, especially when they keep getting that Dino, not Dino, what am I saying? Zombie token. Keep getting that back with Jadar, the Ghoul Caller. I think that's what he's called. Yeah. Hopefully that works out. I think anytime you can get, double Rampaging against a deck like this, it's good. Especially since they see one, they probably want to kill it. because it's going to be causing him a lot of pain. Luckily, I mean, I could see maybe Fatal Push, something like that. Although there is many ways to get rid of zombie tokens, or just zombies in general, so they'll probably have a pretty easy way to meet the requirement for Fatal Push there. Eventually we'll get to Charging Mosasaur, which could be nice as long as they don't have a big Champion of the Perished, which it's always good seeing that not come down turn 1. Maybe they want to kill it. Ooh, the nasty Death Baron. That's not good. Well, we could trade with the Undead Augur. Yeah, we're going to trade with that. Slow him down a little bit. Save ourselves taking 1 damage here. And they draw less cards, which that's always pretty good. Ooh. Oh, lovely stuff. Well, Regisaur Alpha this turn. That should do some good work. And then Charging Mosasaur next turn. I mean, maybe I should be using Charging Mosasaur a little bit more often. It's not the best or flashiest dino, but certainly, of course, benefits from a lot of that cost reduction. Collected Company, not going to be too great, but Rampaging Ferocidon. My goodness, it's like I need sleep. I got coffee. We're good. Oh, that is not good. Just about the best Collected Company hit they could hope for. Ouch. That's painful. The Crone War, where are you at? Certainly would be nice stealing one of the lords, dropping the total power of everything a little bit, then trading hopefully nicely after we steal. So basically, probably doesn't matter at this point. Ouch, yeah. Well, that is not going to do it. My goodness. Nasty, nasty Golgari Collected Company zombies. That was some pretty sweet stuff. Yeah. Yikes. That's alright though. We're doing some pretty sweet, powerful things. Hopefully you get to see the Tarrasque sometime tonight. Anger of the Gods probably would have been good there, but you saw how quickly things grew out of range of even that. Definitely hitting both lords there. If you want to go into another pretty fantastic tribal, as you saw there, zombies could definitely be a nice option. They are, well, I guess technically 4 colors if you want to add the green, but they're pretty strong into the 3 colors, Esper, black, white, and blue. But yeah. Big power. They got the Death Touch with Death Baron. Buffing things. What's not to love about that? Zombies, merfolk. A lot of good tribal options, especially with the new, I forget its name, the new tribal land coming out in Neon Dynasty. Turn 1 Commune, dig for Marauding Raptor. Hopefully. Could be good. Yeah, we'll mulligan once. Oh, that's better. Much better. Send Rootbound packing just because don't have any mountain or forest that it can come into play untapped. So we'll go turn 1 Rootbound. Turn 2 Timber Crown probably, just to make sure we got our 2... Oh, okay. 2 sources of green there for Shifting Ceratops. Mono red goblins, perhaps. Not too worried about that. I am a little scared of Rakdos goblins with their Call of the Death Dweller, bringing back Goblin Chain Whirler to completely sweep us. That's always been a nasty, nasty interaction there. Hopefully Huntmaster survives. Next turn we go Marauding plus Shifting Ceratops. That is a thing of beauty. That's what you hope for. Maybe they sacrifice I was thinking maybe they sacrifice both Fanatical Firebrands, but let's see. Well, we'll kill one. We are taking a fair bit of damage, but getting some nice stuff coming up. Oh, next turn, yeah. Definitely the Tarrasque. That could be good if we get to that, but we may not need it with how things are going at the moment. I'll send Marauding through to chip away a little bit. I was thinking Shifting Ceratops, but that's a much nicer body to block a variety of things. Ooh, is that an Embercleave? I think there might be a chance of an Embercleave. That is not nice at all. Well, let's see. Hopefully it's not, but I think it is. Oh, it is. Well, that's how she goes. The pain. Alright, so we're looking to steal stuff. Ripjaw Raptor, 100%. That's got to come in. Drop that Shifting. Yeah. Ghalta. Ooh, that's going to be mean for them. Yeah. Got a little bit of a Tarrasque, and hopefully we go fast enough, but nasty, nasty stuff. Mono red, you get a lot of cheap creatures. Of course, slapping Embercleave on the Bone Crusher there. Not a fun time. Ooh. Would be nice if that Sheltered Thicket came into play on tap, but that's not the case. Ooh. That's kind of clunky as well. Good chance, I guess, we get to a third land. That's certainly not as fast as we'd hope for, but it's 2 Crone Wars. I think we'll keep that. Take a risk. Alright, Huntmaster, Marauding Raptor. Let's go. Ooh, that is not the case. Alright, a third land. Okay. Alright, we got it. Good stuff, at the very least. Looks like we'll be able to go Ripjaw next turn. Potentially might steal something with the Akroan War. There's something nasty. Kari Zev could be kind of funny. Ooh, steal Anax. Oh yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, that's pretty decent. We can go Marauding plus Ripjaw due to that cost reduction. I like it. Hopefully that's not too slow and they didn't just draw an Embercleave there. Yikes. Well, we'll try and stop Anax and Emissary. Oh, there it is. That's alright. That is what mono red aggro can do. Pretty nasty stuff, especially, I mean, slapping it on an Anax there. That is 8-4, double strike trample. It will get the job done. Dinos versus Shamans, I did just post that. Luckily, they had a whiff there with Collected Company. Always a beauty to see. Not a great start tonight, though, to the stream, but still, as always, having a good time. That mono red, pretty rough. Pretty rough. Makes me, I mean, whenever you see stuff like that, Embercleave doing some fantastic work, getting them the win, makes me want to go back to it, but I think it really is better suited for something that is hyper aggressive with just a lot of cheap stuff, goblins, just normal mono red like you saw there, Bone Crusher, the shamans, basically playing stuff for free, getting as many creatures as possible. It is rough facing down a Embercleave on turn 3 or turn 4, but not a whole lot you can do in those cases. I am definitely happy I took down shamans today. One of my successful matches. Hoping for something a little bit faster with that mulligan, but I don't think that's going to do it. We'll try one more, just to see if it's something a little bit quicker. Would be nice to see maybe a Herald's Horn in place of one of the charging Monstrosaurs perhaps, or just in place of Ghalta. That'd lead to hopefully a Shifting Ceratops for turn 4, if we didn't draw a 4th land, of course, but if we did, we could go charging Monstrosaur, which would also be pretty fantastic. Yeah, a Burning Tree Emissary, I mean, it was banned or suspended, I guess, for quite some time. It was doing some good work, definitely. I don't think there's any dinos that give out extra mana. I mean, technically, you could get extra mana from the card Cacophodon or Cacophodon, however you pronounce it. 3 and a green for a 2/5. Whenever it's dealt damage, you can untap permanent. So when it blocks, untap a land, maybe you get more mana that way. Something like that. That's about the only one I can think of at the moment. Of course, there is Ranging Raptors. Whenever it's dealt damage, you're searching for a basic land. That has helped accelerate things quite a bit, which maybe could be a consideration to add back in. Whenever I've had it in, it's been nice, definitely. Ramping with Ranging Raptors. Not sure what's going on with the opponent here. Ooh, hey, there we go. Well, we're sending 2 Marauding to the bottom. That could be definitely pretty decent. Hopefully it's not that turn 1 Thoughtseize that we hate, but I'm seeing... Ooh, something black. Could make us cry here a little bit. Yikes. Maybe they're AFK, putting us to sleep. Oh, Dimir. The Doom of Dimir. Yikes. Well, at the very least, we got Marauding Raptor next turn. I switched it up a little bit, but oftentimes it's something like this. Mostly dinos, and then you add in some interaction, so maybe 4 to 6, maybe 8 interaction spells, Primal Might. Things oftentimes that fight a creature, just because we got nice and ranged dinos, mainly Ripjaw Raptor, so there's value there. But sometimes I go a little faster than this. The Tarrasque certainly is quite expensive, but yeah, usually it's fairly fast. Hoping to get a cheap Regisaur Alpha with Marauding Raptor out. Some pretty fantastic power right there. Ooh, that was nasty. Yeah, well, at the very least, you know, we're drawing another land. Good stuff. Hopefully Rampaging Ferocidon survives. Yeah, I do like hyper aggressive dinos. Bedevil, man, this is killing all around. Big pain. Hey, we got Huntmaster. Does he live? That is the question. Well, eventually, they'll maybe run out of killing spells. Nicobolus, we're definitely discarding the Tarrasque. Not getting to that guy anytime soon. This game. Would be pretty cool fighting that. Hey, there we go. 4th land. Shifting Ceratops able to block or just fly past Nicobolus. Can't block him this turn coming up, and can't block him ever because he is dead again. Huh. Guess they're just jamming kill everything. A lot of single target removal really makes me consider something that gives everything hexproof, which, as you may have seen, I did add Averbruck Caretaker to the Cruel Shamans match there, just to give stuff hexproof. Multiples is great. Power up dinos. Huh. Well, I think that's gonna do it. Yes, that is. Ouch, painful stuff. Oh, adding Kiora, I have definitely considered that something that can draw, whatnot. I haven't played a whole lot with Planeswalkers, just probably because they don't benefit from the cost reduction, that sort of thing. Definitely taking out the Tarrasque. Yeah, we could get the Death Gorge in. Let's drop Ghalta, bring in a nicer top deck with the Charging Monstrosaur there. But yeah, probably I haven't used Planeswalkers as much, other than Domri and Arcabolas. They just don't benefit from the cost reduction that I love with Marauding and Huntmaster. Keeping that for sure. But I do like Planeswalkers. I think there's quite a few good ones, good options. I have tried Huatli, Radiant Champion, 2 in a green and a white. Her -1, you give a +X, where X is the highest power among creatures you control. Tried that a little bit, and also you can, her +1 is put loyalty counters on equal to the number of creatures you control. And then her ultimate, you get an emblem. Whenever you cast a creature, you draw a card. Pretty fantastic stuff. Again, this ain't doing too fantastic, but we got Death Gorge Scavenger. They got lots of spells. Lots of stuff to eat. Grow big. A Witch's Web. I think that might be an alchemy card. I have thought of Charging Monstrosaur it is. I have thought of, it's a black card, Crippling Fear. Oh, want to search for a land for the turn. Almost forgot. That was a close one. Yeah, Crippling Fear, 2 in the 2 black. Choose a creature type. Creatures of all other types get -3/-3. Giant Growth? I think if I was going Giant Growth, I'd go... oh, I forget the name. I know this. +2/+2 and Hexproof for a single green. Blossoming Defense, I believe it's called. Instant speed, of course. I think that'd be my choice. Or Snakeskin Veil, Hexproof, and a +1/+1 counter to help protect against some of that targeted removal. Still getting a little bit of a buff. Well, we got 2 bodies. Yeah, okay. They're getting a little lower. This is looking positive. Hey, sending a bunch of Huntmasters to the bottom, but 3 Huntmasters in a row, back to back. That is... yikes. Hopefully we get a swing with at least one of these. Shadow's Verdict, ouch. Hey, Carnage Time. We can't quite play it yet. Hopefully they don't discard it on us. I think that might happen. The Scarab God. We're hoping for Shifting Ceratops. Nah, gotta get a land. Hopefully lock in that Carnage Tyrant next turn. Pretty painful match though here. Ouch. Oh yeah, Snakeskin Veil or Blossoming Defense, definitely, I think. could be pretty decent. I mean, if there's no creatures, you just power them up for a little bit bigger swing, perhaps. Snakeskin Veil possibly could be better. Oh man, what are they getting back? Well, mono green dinos. I've thought about mono green dinos, but feels like they really need a lot of red. Potentially down the line we get some more support in green, but I could see myself at least attempting some form of mono green dinos just to switch things up a little bit. Right, Herald's Horn, that's something. Still might not be able to do it for us this match, with how painful it's been so far. If we don't get something good fast, that's going to do it. Of course, Embercleave, like that mono-red deck did against us, it might be nice right about now. They do have a fair bit untapped, so I could see them countering an Embercleave if we did have it. The pain continues. Alright, well, let's not cause ourselves any more pain, or you guys watching right now, jump right into the next match. Ouch. Sometimes, not a whole lot you can do. Probably a little bit better things we could do. Potentially cutting the Tarrasque there, but we'll keep it in still. We won't remove it midstream. That's what it's all about. Trying out different stuff. You guys seeing some different ideas. Things you want to try. Maybe things you don't want to try after seeing stuff not work out so well. But always got to keep in mind any changes. Small sample size. You want to try and get at least a little bit bigger of a sample size than this, I would imagine. It can be a little discouraging, but as always, I'm playing my favorite. Fantastic dinos, win or lose. I'm having a good time. Hopefully this ain't Scurry, but we got the classic fantastic Rampaging Ferocidon coming up. Yeah, this could be good. Ooh, maybe just Celestia Collected Company. Oh, hey, no, thanks for joining me. As long as you can stick around, always happy to have you here, anybody. And yeah, like you say, it'll be up pretty much right after everything's over. And yeah, always love the talks, ideas, spitballing, trying new stuff. I did expect Skyclave Apparition there, but that's how it goes. Yeah. Flame Sweep Wedderbrand now. Wow. We couldn't play Flame Sweep this turn. It's kind of rough. Herald's Horn for 4. Yikes. Well, try Marauding Raptor. Hopefully that works out for us. Maybe this is the game we get the Tarrasque. But I'm thinking Marauding Raptor is going to eat something. Okay, not too bad. Still would be lovely next turn, some sort of sweeper. The Acroan War, certainly something we're bringing in. You know what? I'm going with the Herald's Horn. It is a little bit bad they get to draw a card there. That's potentially helping them out big time. But Herald's Horn next turn. That's a nasty mammoth. Painful, to say the least. No, we'll Gotta take it, unfortunately. Could potentially be, well, okay, just one mammoth, not too bad. Ouch, another Herald's Horn. That's the second time tonight we've drawn a Herald's Horn with a Herald's Horn. Well, we could go another Herald's Horn, or probably just pack it in at this point with the size of board they have. Yeah, you highlighted all your guys. That's okay. That's how it goes. The Crone War. Let's see it do some good work against this deck. Drop the Tarrasque. Yeah. And kind of like Shifting Ceratops. I mean, shifting, rampaging, any of those small stuff, they do unfortunately die to Skyclave Apparition. Kind of rough. That's alright though. Win or lose, always playing Dinos. Kind of freeing in a way, I guess you could say. Just gonna keep on trucking no matter what. Win or lose streaks. Well, win streaks are good, but rough streaks like this are bound to happen with such a big sample size. Maybe you switch up a deck, and it just so happens you get on a pretty nice win streak, and maybe you stick with that, and then you go to a losing streak. We're going to see it all, because it's all one deck. Groovin'. Alrighty, the Crone War. Let's see maybe one to start out with. Well, we didn't see it, but that's instantly pretty fantastic. Of course, we're hoping for no portable hole early on. At the very least, if we can get that Ripjaw Raptor down, would be fantastic. But I do expect portable hole. Skyclave Apparition again. I would be kind of surprised. Oh, okay, it lives. It lives. Oh, solar updraft, yep. Certainly, good luck out here. I need it tonight. It's been a little rough, to say the least. Also nice seeing the Crone War there. Hopefully going to be able to steal something next turn. Yeah. Get some of that aggression. Yeah. Sometimes it is painful, and then you get times where you're like, ooh, that's too painful. You got to step away. But I'll always be here. Back and forth. If you're not playing it, you can always watch, of course. Love Struck Beast. Kind of like the idea of stealing that. Nah, let's go with some more nice creatures. Charging Mosasaur for 3. Good stuff. Don't feel too bad trading with the Love Struck Beast there. Keep them down nicely, and then go the Crone War next turn. See if they get rid of one Marauding Raptor. We could go Rampaging Ferocidon potentially, but probably the Crone War. Ooh, to be expected, yeah. Ripjaw. Marauding. Oh, alright. Well, I think it's time to steal something. Was kind of holding out. Maybe something a little bit bigger, perhaps. Strict Proctor. Okay. Yeah, let's steal it. I think that should do the trick this game. Holy, interesting. Very interesting. Well, we'll take out the Skyclave so that we at least get 2-2 back here. Doesn't die from Marauding Raptor since we don't have any, of course. Seeing a lot of mana. I could see a collected company coming down at some point. Do want to get some bodies. Hopefully they have... Oh, all right. That is pretty fantastic stuff. Definitely, yeah. Auto pay that. They want to put a counter on, that's fine. Not gaining any life. I think we should be probably... Kane, how's it going? A little bit rough this evening. I think we got this game in the bag. The Crone War helping out big time, hopefully. Ooh, just a strict proctor. Well, that's not going to do a whole lot for him. Yeah, maybe might do that variation with the Naya Luca, cheating out those big dinosaurs. Potentially tomorrow night, but we do put our daughter to sleep with just right off, pretty much right off from where I'm recording here, so that's been a little different. Don't want to wake her if she's not too asleep. Yeah, you got to attack with everything. All right, good stuff. That'll do it. Get her done. Thank you, the Crone War. All right. Well, we're certainly keeping that in. I was hoping it would be effective, and it was. Maybe switch up the Herald's Horn? Nah, we'll keep it in. Double a Crone War would be pretty sweet as well. Stealing a couple things just back to back, making all their creatures attack, leave them hopefully pretty much wide open or completely wide open for following turns. That is a nice thing. Unfortunately, didn't have a super big target to target with the Crone War, but we see 3 there. We got 3 lands. Not the fastest start. No Marauding Raptor or Otepec Huntmaster, but could be very interesting. Certainly. Ooh, all right. Well, we got to play for turn 3. Always nice. Definitely a good chance of getting to our 4th land. Hopefully. We can start just going to war. Making them kill themselves. Oh. Okay, well, we couldn't have asked for basically better than this. Okay, well, that is to be expected. Commune with dinosaurs, ooh. I think we gotta search for that 4th land. Lock in the Crone War. Good chance they get rid of Rampaging Ferocidon anyways. Tarrasque, I could see us stealing that, actually. Yeah, let's steal Tarrasque. Maybe Skyclave would have been better, but no. Oh, interesting. I mean, if they want to pay 5 to get rid of it, that's okay by me. Hopefully Regisaur Alpha helps out nicely. We still got 2 a Crone War coming up. That's going to be good. Get through a little bit of damage there. Maybe something for 2 plus the Crone War next turn. I could see Marauding Raptor, Huntmaster. Probably stealing something big, hopefully. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ooh. Oh, I was hoping for marauding, and we got it. Alrighty. Well, you know what's about to happen. Good things. Yeah, Inquisitor Captain's going to be nice. It does have vigilance. I like it. I guess just another Crone War next turn. Rampaging plus a Crone War. That should get things done, I would imagine. Of course, they could hit a pretty nice Collected Company. Or just go another Cleansing Nova. It's going to be painful. Oh, another Regisaur Alpha. I like that. But I like a third of Crone War. Steal Tarrasque. Draw some cards. It's a good time. Probably collect a company here. Oh, a Settle the Wreckage. That's not nice. Fortunately, we do have at least 3 basics. Okay, that's not so bad, not the end of the world. Ah, that's too bad. Almost could go double Regisaur Alpha this turn. Would have been definitely fantastic. Hopefully enough to seal the deal. Drew, yeah. Settle was very rough when it was in standard. Fumigate as well. Destroy all creatures, gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way, I believe. Yeah. Didn't really expect Settle too much, but it's sort of always in the back of my mind, especially against control decks. Does some pretty fantastic work, but always having a few basics in there, I mean, certainly takes the sting out a little bit. Well, we'll take out the Mammoth. Don't want to deal with that if we don't have to. Oh, drawn. Okay, yes. Yes, please. Good stuff. Alrighty. Wow. We are rolling in it. Well, pay the 2 life. Could go Marauding Raptor, but let's use up all the mana. Yeah, I like this. I have to play something with Tap the Land War. So we don't have to worry about that, at least. It's either tapped or it's swinging at us. Maybe they go double Collected Company. Okay. Seems like we have a pretty nice board, though. Land War will kill itself when that 3rd counter goes on. Skyclave taking out Regisaur Alpha. Not too nice. But we got Huntmaster, we got Marauding Raptor. Hopefully we get something else big coming up. following turns, but we'll swing with everything. Maximum power. They don't have any way to pump the Scavenging Ooze there. I think at least one of the oozes will have to block. Quite a bit of damage. Taking out a few things. Strict Proctor probably... Oh, interesting. I figured Strict Proctor blocks Marauding Raptor, but that's alright. Taking out one ooze. I think we're pretty safe with what we got. Boy, I think that might do it. Yeah, that does it. Well, they have 2 green. Could gain some life. Buff the ooze, but yeah, without enough bodies. They're only at 1. Oh, Sheltered Thicket. All right. Cycle. Get us somebody. Anybody? Marauding Raptor. All right. That will do it, I think. Probably did it already, but just having another body, extra little bit of damage, certainly to lock things in. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Always nasty seeing those collected companies. Let's jump right into the next match. But yeah, definitely kind of seems like the Tarrasque again, like I mentioned at the start. A little bit too costly, but we're still sticking with it. Hopefully we get to see it at least once tonight. Victory, yes, man. That was rough stuff. Yeah. Glad we got a nice victory under our belt tonight so far. Hopefully there's more coming up with this match at the very least. Is rough. Sometimes it is. That's how it goes. But we get her done. Eventually. But yeah, I think, yeah, definitely the Tarrasque is too expensive. I mean, if anything, if I'm paying that much, I'd probably just go with something fantastic like the Polyraptor. Oh, Trainer James, you like the border around the video? I did switch it up tonight to be Gruul colors, red and green. I think it, of course, fits a little more than the orange border, but yeah, it just adds a little touch. I think it's better than the bamboo that I used to use months ago. It's not, it doesn't take away, but it just adds that little bit. That's the idea, at least. Where did the name, well, pretty much just the book Tarzan by Edgar Rice Burroughs, which is in the public domain, actually, so I could really use it however I want, read it on stream, that sort of thing. Oh, I'm at 10%. But yeah. Basically from the book Tarzan of the Apes, and I've used that for my name for most games. Phone games, computer games for, oh gosh, over a decade now, actually, now that I think about it. Pretty crazy. I did play Guild Wars 2, which for Guild Wars 2, I stayed up till midnight when the game released. I got the name Tarzan because it's global. And yeah, out of all the millions of Guild Wars 2 players, got that. Fantastic stuff. I didn't get anything else I wanted, but I was pretty happy with that. Hopefully we get a 4th land coming up next turn, and they don't get rid of Herald's Horn here. Would be nice going Regisaur Alpha. Yeah, definitely related to that Tarzan character. And I'm happy I got Tarzan here for Arena, although I'm not completely sure how the naming goes, if there can be multiples of the same. I don't think there can be, but yeah, fits, suits me. Dinos, Primal, Tarzan, think it works. At least we got Shifting Ceratops. Oh, double Shifting Ceratops. Okay, so that is kind of the nice thing with Herald's Horn there. If there's a Dino on top, but you want the land underneath, you would get that Dino and then draw the land. We'd have a fourth one for Regisaur Alpha. It wasn't a land, but we did draw an extra card. Fairly decent Shifting Ceratops, though. Oh, they're doubling up on, well, Unholy Heat, technically. Dreadhorde Arcanist again doing some fantastic work, as it always does. Nothing much more to say about that. Anger of the Gods against a deck like this can work, but they're focused on graveyard shenanigans, so you know what we're packing. Graveyard shenanigans. Graveyard hate shenanigans, I should say. Alright, well, you know what, I'm going to hold him back, maybe to deter Dreadhorde Arcanist from swinging. Hopefully. You wish to know my secrets. Take out some stuff. Well, they're discarding Shifting Ceratops, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm missing Flame Sweep, the sweepers, but the Crowan War. That could actually be nice. Stealing Dreadhorde Arcanist, we'd be able to play Commune with Dinosaurs a little bit more. Might be something coming up for game 2 here. Another land. That's alright, we're getting slightly closer to the Tarrasque. Let's... they'd all double block probably a Pyromancer plus a token to take out our token. Or double block Regisaur Alpha. Let's hold them back. Maybe aggression would have been better, but something's dying. I can feel it. Yeah, definitely with, well, any deck like this, just wanting to get as much out as you can. It's tempting to want to just dump your hand, get lots of power, do lots of fun stuff. It's hard sometimes to hold back against control, figure out what might be the best. They can certainly easily fake with, you know, they have 3 mana up, 4 mana up. They got, yeah, it's rough a little bit. Hopefully the Crone War does good for us here. Definitely know what we're bringing in. Oh, all that stuff, yes. Drop the Tarrasque, Shifting Ceratops. Rampaging. Kind of nice with Pyromancer, but I want Death Gorge. Charging could also be pretty good. Let's drop Huntmaster. Just because he just dies so easily to Unholy Heat. But yeah, there is definitely a good chance of running out of gas. Whatever variation of Dino deck you're playing. There are some things you can do. A lot of things I haven't even tried yet, really. Momentous Fall, I believe it's called, from Rise of the Eldrazi. Came with historic archive, whatchamacallit. For anyone that doesn't know, 2 and 2 green. Sacrifice a creature you control with the highest power. Or target creature, I believe. But you draw cards equal to that creature's power, and you gain life equal to its toughness. So if they target it with some spot removal, respond with that, they waste that removal effectively, and you get a lot of cards, you get a lot of life. So Momentous Fall, if you haven't checked it out, might be worth something. You could also respond to it if they go a board wipe, of course. I mean, in that case, Heroic Intervention might be better, just to give everything indestructible in the face of a board wipe, but Momentous Fall definitely might be something. Also, lead the Stampede. Look at 2 and a green. Look at the top 5 cards. Put any number of creatures revealed that way into your hand, and oftentimes you're at least getting 2 creatures, but I've gotten 3 pretty regularly, or 4, which that's a fantastic rate. Definitely Commune, get us our 4th land here. At the very least, go Soul Guide Lantern. Get something out of the graveyard. Fatal Push, that's alright. Dreadhorde Arcanist, not going to be using that again. Harmonize, definitely. Yeah, drawing 3 without sacrificing something, oftentimes probably better. I've always been intrigued by Momentous Fall. I mean, especially with something like Ghalta. Imagine you got a second Ghalta in hand, Momentous Fall on a Ghalta, draw 12, gain 12 life. If you do that at the end of the opponent's turn, you don't have to discard any of that 12. Probably chances are you will at the end of your turn coming up, but draw 12, gain 12 life. It could be something there, potentially. I think we'll keep that. We got 4 lands, turn 1 Commune, as always. Pretty fantastic. Hopefully we don't see that go to the graveyard with a turn 1 Thoughtseize here. But yeah, Momentous Fall, lead the Stampede. Yeah, definitely seeing the 4 fairy, or 3 fairy as it used to be. That makes things rough. Definitely. I even thought of adding it in to 4 color, 5 color dinos just to help us out against stuff like that. I don't know, that would be pretty wacky. Perhaps I try that at some point, but I think I have a couple. Probably do. Oh, Marauding Raptor, yes. Board wipes, painful, painful stuff. I've been thinking about Heroic Intervention. I mean, even if it stops 1 spot removal, that could be saving a key creature that you need the following turn, perhaps Marauding Raptor, something like that. Jeskai or Bant Dinos coming up, featuring 4 fairy, 5 fairy. Hey, it may sound wacky. Perhaps it works. Certainly would bring in Drover of the Mighty if we were doing something like that to help fix the mana. Maybe just all in Rainbow Dinos. Hey, that's something for a stream some night. I have played Rainbow Dinos a little bit here and there, but Rainbow Dinos featuring a whole lot of good stuff. Charging Mosasaur, I like the looks of that. I could see him combining to block probably Charging Mosasaur, so let's swing. Keep up the pressure and aggression. Or Fatal Push on Marauding Raptor. They can't Fatal Push Charging Mosasaur, which is quite nice, being 5 converted mana costs. We do dodge that, at least. But yeah. Modifying cards, also adding cards don't exist. I think they do gotta push the envelope, explore the digital space, since it is a digital card game. Certainly it's gonna turn off a lot of people because Magic was only paper for so long, but I think that's a strength where other card games are only ever digital. Yeah, let's get rid of... Ghalta could be nice, though. Yeah, Charging Mosasaur. No. Carnage Tyrant. I was thinking we'd be able to go Carnage Tyrant next turn, but they did kill that Marauding Raptor. So Charging Mosasaur would be good. But yeah, I think at the very least explore digital-only things. It is difficult to stomach, for sure. mean, I started with the original Kamigawa for anyone that doesn't know, so I've seen a lot of changes. Yeah, I mean, that is one point I don't like. They came out of the gate saying, oh, we can ban and nerf really heavy speed, do it quickly if something's not good, and then they just seem to drag their feet more than I expected. Yeah, we'll send Ghalta packing. Then we'll just steal Croxa. Okay. That seems pretty decent. Yeah, definitely paper only. I mean, I think they could have fairly easily gotten to Pioneer at this point. That would just be fantastic if it mirrored it. Oh, we got him. Beautiful stuff, taking down Rakdos. Pretty nice. The Akroan War stealing their Croxa there. That would have... Well, that was pretty cool. All right. You know what? If a new set does come out with dinos that has quite a bit, I think I might actually switch it up a little bit. But yeah, if they bring in the format, if they bring in Pioneer, just make sure it mirrors in real life. That would be fantastic. That would do a world of difference, I think. For now, just historic, but what time are we at? Let's see. Oh, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Right. Yeah, I'd probably play Standard Alchemy if pretty dino heavy set came in. That'd be interesting to play Standard again. Do wish Marauding and Shifting Ceratops and some of those other things were in M19, so pretty much the full dinos were able to shine a little bit longer than I think, yeah, Standard, paper magic only. Yeah, I think I might do it if it's a dino heavy set. Yeah. Hopefully this hand works out good. I mean, no turn 1 Commune, but we do have that fantastic Herald Horn. We got the Rampaging Ferocidon if it's something life gain related, so that's always pretty nice. 2 plays for turn 3 at the very least isn't that bad. Certainly could be a lot worse than what we got right now. Oh, that happens sometimes, and man, that is the sweetest thing. I think alchemy replaced, I don't know. I'm not all up on Standard alchemy whatnot exactly, but it's been very contentious, rough, very polarizing to say the least, but yeah. Hopefully some stuff is coming down the pipeline. I did see they have hired some pretty heavy hitters for, I think, the CEO of Wizards. They had some new outside hires that seem like maybe they'll bring some nice new changes, potentially faster changes. And we're not going to block that. I see some stuff happening. I expected something like that. Yes. Want to preserve Marauding Raptor. You know, if they got some mana up and it's something like Dimir Rogues. Yeah. Ripjaw. Let's draw that card. Huntmaster, not too bad, but we'll get a little bit of pressure in while he's buffed. Yeah, that is nice. That certainly was unexpected. All those cards getting banned all at once. Definitely not something you see very often. Epiphany, though, certainly I agree. It could have gone a little bit sooner. That just seemed like it was painful for way too long. My goodness. Well, they got a lot of blue up, which I don't really like. So let's try Marauding Raptor, see if they counter it. Then we'll follow it with Herald's Horn. This might be the thing they do. Oh, okay. Not too bad. Leave that Marauding Raptor back, just in case. We might block the Thieves Guild Enforcer. Ooh. Well, we'll definitely block the Slither Wisp if we can. But Ghalta next turn, potentially. Nah. We could go Rampaging Ferocidon and then Ghalta for 2. That would be lovely. Ooh, again, man, this is the third time Herald's Horn into Herald's Horn tonight. Ouch. Well, Commune, get our land for the turn, at the very least. Rootbound Crag, yes. I have messed up sometimes when I still didn't have a forest or a mountain. Alright, Rampaging, don't let it go. You can let it go through. Don't worry, we don't have something like Ghalta in hand. But they still do have a lot up. And that's getting nasty. Alright. Ghalta. Ooh, okay. Well. Use up the last one. Commune. Get something else big. Charging Monstrosaur. Survives. Double Marauding Raptor. Also a plus of Charging Monstrosaur. Yeah, make use of these guys. Thieves Guild, I think, would probably trade with it, unless they have some more flashy things, which Dimir Rogue certainly does. I mean, it's not too bad. We're taking out 3 things. We still got to go Charging Monstrosaur next turn. Also, this way, losing both Marauding Raptors, we're able to go Huntmaster, having it survive. More Herald's Horn. This is good, as long as they don't kill Ghalta. Oh, we're rolling in it. My goodness, yes. All right, Huntmaster. And, oh, that would be fantastic. Charging. Plus Rampaging. Wow. That's alright. Pretty exciting stuff. Luckily they didn't get that early Brineborn Cutthroat. That probably would have been pretty big by now if couldn't remove it. Okay. Swing with everything. Take them down. They'll probably combine a bunch of stuff to kill Ghalta, I would imagine. They have to block something. Oh, well. I mean, we're taking out both Brineborn Cutthroats. Block the one that's a little bit bigger just in case they got shenanigans. Down to 2. Pretty much can't play any creatures this game. Oh, wait. We're going to die too. Okay, well, that's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff to say the least. Ouch. Slitherwisp, I do not like that. One bit. That was close. Gotta keep that in mind. Pretty interesting way to go, that's for sure. But we'll bring in the Crone War. We'll get rid of those Slitherwisps. We'll steal them. Herald's Horn was pretty good. Unfortunately, we did get another Herald's Horn with a Herald's Horn. Yeah, I think that looks good. Probably could bring in Carnage Tyrant, but they got a lot of Death Touch stuff, flashy stuff. So even if it's small, it's going to take out big things, unfortunately. Oh, I think we can work with that. Going first. Certainly hope for that Marauding Raptor, but we do see one Cragcrown War, 2 Rampaging Ferocidon, which hopefully chips away with all the multitude of creatures they're likely to play. But man, that was a close game. Well, don't really need a 3rd Rampaging. Certainly could have done it, but want to at the very least lock in the potential for the Cragcrown War on turn 4. Also with the Cragcrown War, it might be good bringing in Drover of the Mighty just to help cast it a little bit earlier on turn 3 potentially. Might be nice. Probably switching Drover for the Tarrasque would definitely be a good thing to consider. Doing more stuff in the early game. Not relying on our only 2-drop or early play. They remove it, certainly slows us down. We always at least should have something to play. At least, well, a little more consistency. That's for sure. That's where it's at. Kind of like the Herald's Horn, actually. Yeah, let's try that. Could help us with Charging Monstrosaur coming up. That'd be alright. Hopefully that Thieves Guild, they don't get to 8. Oh, we're at 3, so still a little ways away. Again, my goodness, that is insane. Okay, Herald's Horn into Herald's Horn, but still got pretty nice plays. A Cragcrown War, I don't think there's anything we really want to steal right now. And we can go, ooh, double Herald's Horn and Rampaging Ferocidon. I was thinking double Rampaging Ferocidon, but this could get pretty disgusting coming up. Next turn we can go a Cragcrown War plus Rampaging, but I think definitely we'll want to go the Cragcrown War. Ouch. Stealing a Thieves Guild Enforcer could be good. Cunning Night Bonder as well. But if they get that Slither Wisp again that finished us off last game, I think that's what we're going to be doing. Alright, got one. Not a Dino, but that's certainly quite alright. Yeah, Huntmaster to reduce Regisaur to 2, followed by Rampaging Ferocidon. Kind of like the looks of that, actually. Hopefully this will help us get it done. We'll leave everything back. Maybe kill at least one of the Thieves Guild Enforcers. 4 damage. We're hoping this is Dino here. It's not a Dino. Drown in the lock. That's okay, you know. Get the Brazen Borrower. Trade with a Thieves Guild Enforcer. That'd be alright. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Actually, it can't block, so we don't want to do that. Yeah. Steal one of the enforcers. And I mean, it's not oops, that's what I plan to do. Okay. Yeah, hold him back, deter some aggression. Probably cycle Sheltered Thicket next turn, depending how low we are. It's going to be rough, though. Another Crone War would be pretty good, stealing that Brazen Borrower. Be at 2, so hopefully they don't get that Slitherwisp, but getting pretty low here. Ooh, we do get it. Alright, well. Play it again. Hopefully they can't counter with the Drown in the Lock. Get that Sheltered Thicket, and so be attacking with 3 things. We want at least 3 bodies. Hopefully nothing they can play with Flash, but we'll attack with both Rampaging Ferocidons. Actually in the Trample. Do as much as possible. Hopefully this works out in our favor. Yeah, that's too bad. Should have held something back. Quite alright though. Sometimes rough against Demir rogues. Certainly a sweeper in this case. Would have done some fantastic work. Again, flame sweep, instant speed, responding to various things, but I think that's going to do it for tonight. Oh, almost got to 5 concurrent viewers at one point. That's almost breaking the all-time record of 6, I believe. All right, maybe we'll get there. Maybe we'll break 10 at some point eventually. One of these days. It's going to be good. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching now, watching later on. I had a pretty good time. A little more misses than hits, unfortunately. I think probably the Tarrasque is just not really what we want to be doing, but I had to try it out again. Certainly would have been fantastic getting them down. I might use them again tomorrow night perhaps, or like Kane's suggested variation. That's probably something I'll be trying out. I might tweak that a little bit right here after the stream, but yeah, I had a good time. Hopefully you guys had a good time as well, and we'll see you later. Remember, there is always room for improvement, even when things are rough. I mean, as long as you're having fun, that's the main thing, but also trying to win. So yeah, hopefully you get some sleep. See you next time. Have a good one.